What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I appreciate the love and the subscribers. It means a lot to me. To my new viewers that's coming on to my page, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. It'll help the channel grow. But yeah, man, I'm about to jump straight into the topic. I know my hair looking a little rough. I'm about to go get my hair cut today. But yeah, man, I'm about to jump straight into the topic, man. From the title of the video, how to get through hard times. What's got me making this video is I had a conversation with my uncle, man, yesterday, and I ain't talked to him in a while or whatever, and he was just telling me what's been going on with him and what he done been through over the years, and just just some crazy stuff people go through. You never know what people going through out here. I've always said that in my videos. Uh, don't when they say when it rains, it pours, and that shit is true, right? But when it rains and it pours, there eventually the sunlight got to come out too. So this man was telling me how he went from house to house, from stealing Cadillac converters, and just trying to survive out here. Just trying to get through the times he had to do what he had to do to survive out here, even if he had to go do some dark shit just to survive out here. And from going to jail, from getting divorced, from going through, drugs and drug rehab, and he always kept his spirits high, and I admire him for that. And the point is, you just don't let your hard, dark days or hard times define who you are. Because to me personally, money don't make a man. It never made me. I've always had things. I always been me, with money or without money. uh you got to learn from your mistakes, man. A person has to bump their head to know what not to do, right? It's like when you touch a fire and you get burnt, you know not to touch it again. So my point is, hard times don't last forever. It's about learning from your mistakes. It's about it's about not making the same mistakes over and over again as a man. Even if you get your heart broke, okay, I experienced this. This was a blessing. I know what to do next time. I know when I touch a big lump sum of money, I know what, instead of spending it on material things, I'm going to put it up. Or I know the next job I go to, I'm not going to choke the boss out and, fuck up what I got going on. Uh, I'm not going to let this pain define me and break me. It's going to make me. You feel me? You got two different types of people in life. You got the men that's gonna get all depressed in the corner and let life beat them up, or are you gonna let it turn you up? You gonna let it give you strength. You gonna let it put a fuel, give you a fire underneath your ass that a lot of people can't put out. It's either one or the two. You either gonna sink or swim. And personally, I don't went down both paths. The path of being depressed and getting in that dark spot, all it does is let time go by. All it does is let time go by. People don't care that much. I done said that 100 times and I'm gonna keep preaching it. People do not care. People that care is yourself and God. Right? Them are the two people you need to worry about. God and yourself. Secondly, you need to use that fuel to push you to do whatever you're trying to do. Whether that's get out of your financial situation. Uh, find you a better woman because you done lost a woman and maybe she done broke your heart, and maybe you didn't do nothing wrong. Maybe she did it. Better yourself. And you got to do it day by day. Take it a day at a time. I take things day at a time, man. When I'm rushing into things, when I'm just want things now, I want it now, that's usually when everything go fucking wrong. But you got to take life one day at a time. They say you got to rush it, you young and all this shit. To me, life can be a scam to me. material things, sexual or whatever, ain't nothing but temporary pleasure. You got to find out who you are as a person. My uncle asked, do you know who you are? A lot of men can't answer that question. I know who I am. I know the mistakes I made. I know what mistakes I'm not going to make. I'm going to continue to make mistakes because I'm not perfect. But I learned from my current mistakes that I made from the past. I cannot let nobody break me from doing something I knew was wrong. I can't make the same financial mistake that I made because I know it's going to put me in a hole. Uh, my pain that I endured is no longer with me no more because I done healed and took it day by day and learned from it. Uh, I no longer want to hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. That's why that's why shit continuously happens to folks. It's called karma. I done got my karma and I learned from it. So my point is, from your dark, hard days, you have to learn from them. You got to learn from the mistakes that you make. What got you in this situation? What put you in this situation? Sometimes all God is doing is trying to mold you as a person. God is trying to point you down the right direction. Sometimes we keep bumping our head, and that's why we feel the pain that we feel when things get taken from us or the mistakes we made. We feel it. And then we also feel when nobody's there that we want to be, but sometimes people can't be there the way they want them to be. I mean, the way they should be. It's probably because they can't help you. Maybe it's not meant for them to help you. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. I know because I done did so much shit to where if I probably would have never did them things, I wouldn't be where I'm at today as a man. I wouldn't be spiritually humble. A lot of men preach on here, you got to be a beast. You got to be, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but make sure you be a humble beast. Because at the end of the day, your temper can crash you out. I said that in my last video. That was my biggest flaw as a man. I'm telling you, I'd knock your grandma out if she said something crazy to me. I didn't have no fucks to give. You gotta have somewhat fucks to give for yourself. But I use my uncle as a prime example from the drugs, from jail, and he's driving his truck, happy as a motherfucker. He happy as hell. He might not have all the money in the world, and he might not have everything that most men acquire to have. But the thing is, he's not on drugs. He's not in jail. He's driving a semi truck. He's making decent money, and he's happy. Sometimes people gotta go through the fucking hell's gates to get where they gotta be in life. It's not always about money. It's not always about women. It's about getting your insides and your spirits right, man. Getting your heart together. Because without the heart, you just bronze. Basically, you all muscle. You just a shell. You gotta have your spirits together too. You gotta have this together too. There's some buff, strong, hawk-looking motherfuckers with no brain. Same way as big booty, beautiful women with no brain. They all over the world. Brainless. You gotta learn from what you made mistakes in. Because we all gonna make them. But it don't define you. It make you. You can either break you or make you. It's just amazing to me how people will let their past define them instead of trying to make them. It doesn't define you. The past always going to try to make itself present, but it's about what you're going to change within yourself. Um, Everybody want a relationship, my guy. There's nothing wrong with it. Not everybody wants to be in one, but if that's what you want, don't let people talk you out of trying to be a family man or whatever you want to be. Because all that red pill shit eventually goes out the window. if anything, I could understand the concept of it, of trying to, mold you into a man to help you, get into a relationship or be in one. But at the end of the day, they don't teach you how to treat your woman, take them out on dates, at least the ones that deserve it. But I'm getting off topic. But yeah, man, that's how you get through your dark days, man. Stack your money for rainy days. Take it a day at a time. Pray to God and literally evaluate what you done went through and let that shit make you. Don't let it break you. Because the world keeps spinning, bro. It don't stop. Time waits for no man, and I done said that before. You don't never let your past define you. Because eventually, if you let that shit eat you up, I remember when I worked at this job, I worked at Krispy Kreme, right? I know, right? That was one of my jobs back in the day, right? I worked at Krispy Kreme, and I was a little chef. I made the donuts, had to put the dough, the yeast, or whatever inside the bag, inside the thing, mix it up in big ass bowl. It was actually a fun job, but I got my heart broke, right? And I literally let it tear me down. Like they just see me like they just see me dying off like a plant, like that don't get no sun and water. And I remember as time went on, my boss seen it. He pulled me to the side. He was like, "What is wrong with you? You letting this one girl pull you down while she getting her back blown out. You got so much potential. You got so much growth. You letting this one person have this much power over you. You letting her mess your money up. You missing days at work. You calling off. I don't work there no more, but it's because by choice. I could have became something more there, like a manager, but I ended up moving from that job, and I was making 1,000 a week just cooking donuts. But almost 1,000 a week for real. At that time, that wasn't that bad, and it was fun, you know. But the point is, I let it beat me down so much that I let it strip away all my opportunities that I could have had by me just focusing on that emotion that I was dealing with. And things get stripped from us for a reason, whether that's an ex, whether that's car, fucking material things, money. God would strip that away from you as soon as your head get too swelled up. When you get a little too cocky, God would take it from you. I thought I was the toughest thing worker walking on this earth, man. None couldn't touch me. I wish a motherfucker would say something to me. I wish a motherfucker would try to tell me something. Holy, for surely I'm the one asking people how to get over this shit. I'm asking the questions now. Life work in mysterious ways, just like karma and God. But my point is, my boss pulled me to the side and he was like, it's some guys that don't never get out of that shit. They don't never get out. They let it eat them up their whole life. I got friends. I'm 50 some years old. He probably 60 now. And if you watch my video, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. He was like, man, my friends, they're still walking around drugs, just not just fucked up in the head because of this one girl. That's why I talk so much about it, because of how it affects you as a person. I didn't think I could get that weak as a man. I didn't think I could go through something like that. But I got over it from just him saying that shit. And when I'm not saying it, I done click back to reality, no. But it helped me. I'm like, man, I can't stay stuck in this state forever, bro. I got to get out of this shit. So I put in the work. I took it day by day. I was around loving people, positive loving people. I was working. Might not was making that much, but I was making enough. And then as time went on, I was healing very slowly. It's just like a scar on your arm, on your leg. It takes time. But as you cleaning it, putting on ointment, it heals. Might not heal as fast as you want, but it heals eventually. And we use a marker mirror to remind you how bad it can hurt. But Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. That'll help the channel grow. Much love to y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button either. They help the channel grow too. They help the algorithm. Don't forget to comment. Like I said, if y'all got suggestions, drop them down in the comment section. It'll help the channel. It'll help the channel grow, and I can, if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it, and I can give y'all my insight on it. But I just wanted to make that video, man. I got another video I'm supposed to make. This guy wanted me to talk about street smarts in a man, but that'll probably be my video for tomorrow. I'll probably post it tomorrow or maybe Monday. Who knows? But I'm gonna do a video on it. I appreciate you commenting, brother. I got you. But yeah, man. Hard times just don't last forever, bro. I done lost everything before, literally, and got it back. I got my heart broken probably twice. Got over it within time. But life is nothing but a learning lesson. It's about getting through it. Before a man receives pleasure, you gotta receive pain, bro. You can't have somebody trying to give you a spoon every time something goes wrong. That's what defines you as a man. You're either gonna be a boy or a man. You're either gonna stick your chest out, or you're gonna curl up in the fetal position in the corner, and nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care, bro. Remember that. Even if you end up by yourself and being lonely, sometimes that's the best way as a man anyway. Be by your damn self, because people will try to strip your happiness away and won't have a fucks to give, no matter what you're trying to do in your life. I don't care if you want to motherfucking sell lemonade for the rest of your life. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy. That's what matters. Your happiness, your peace of mind, your spirit's being cleansed. Walk around with anger. Let it go. Heal from the past. Heal from the mistakes. Hard times do not last forever, bro. Trust me. You gotta learn from them. And if you don't, you ask yourself why you still in the same boat that you was in last year. You gotta grow eventually. You gotta grow. At some point in life, you gotta grow. And if you don't, it's because you choosing not to. But God will keep showing you, bro. And if a woman want to take this as her own, she sure can. I ain't even, talking about relationships or none of that for real in this video. Just more like a spiritual thing. People be on here talking about how lonely they is, man. I guess me, I done been through so much stuff in life. Being by myself is so peaceful. I have a woman, but at the end of the day, she can go off to motherfucking outer space. I'm not saying I don't love her, but it wouldn't bother me because I done been through so much and seen so much shit. You know, you just be shocked what people done went through in life, and I don't even look like I went through anything. Uh, you just gotta stay prayed up, take it day by day, and literally, work on yourself as much as you can. Of course, financially, you have to. Of course, you want to have a big lump sum, but more spiritually, you want to get your spirits together, man, because that's part of the human body, the human, physicalology to me. Not the fucking legs, not the arms. I ain't talking about the eyeballs. I'm more talking about spiritually. God gave you your shell, but you gotta build it on your own. And God real to me, I don't know. I ain't trying to sound like a preacher or a priest, but I just feel like God done straight me in so many directions because of the mistakes I made. You know, even with women, women too, bro. Women are spiritual people too, spiritual creatures. You know, that's like if you marry a hoe or a stripper, and you done did everything you could possibly do, right? You done experienced the hoe, and you got your heart broken by one. Would you make that same mistake again? I mean, no, you can't stop a person from cheating or lying or doing anything. That's what makes us human. But would you make that same mistake again? You're not. You're not gonna want to get your heart broke. It'd be the toughest guys on here in the world that don't want to deal with women because them the only people that could probably break us down, besides our kids or our mother or whatever. But y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, man, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. Much love. Hope this video helps some of y'all out. I'm just talking from the heart, man. I'm out. Peace.